you.
So, what do you want? Now I don't. We've been. So.
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew it. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him, especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
No, I want to ask something else. Baluk said you were limping. Are you hurt?
I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what?
Why would someone want to kill him?
Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body.
No, that's not really the answer to my question.
So much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy. So.
Oh. Oh, well, it's just the same line as that. Why were you out here?
I told you already, didn't I?
Oh yeah,
he was hunting. Blind, a little south of here when I spotted one. Like I said, now I don't have.
Gonna go down? Yes. No. Not just yet.
So.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, I want to discuss the murder. Handon told me he barely knew the victim. On the other hand, Rickard and the victim were business partners. According to Rickard, they got along quite well. On the surface, neither man seems to have a motive for... Handon is lying. He knew his wife was cheating on him. Okay, information on the weapon from
Is there any other information
Freud.
you need?
Tell me about the weapon found
We
at the scene.
cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Wow, that's useful.
Very well.
So, what do you want to know?
What about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Echanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. So.
Are there more questions added? No.
Right.
But he had his rifle, I believe.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
So he was running around without a rifle. Yeah, I want to discuss the murder. Blaster is Handon's, but he reported it stolen. Yeah, let me get more information on the blaster. Maybe I should check with the droid if it's actually stolen.
Is there any other... I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to... I thought to find a record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any... Very well.
Mr. Gould.
Further assistance? That
weapon.
blaster's hardly have
Blah,
enough.
blah,
Even
blah.
in Erie, can take a man. I would most of. How can I be?
Oh.
Of course.
Maybe. Blaster's Hannon's, but he lied about it being stolen. So, what final piece do we need? Blood sample and weapon.
Is there any other information?
Yes, tell me about the blood
just received
sample.
back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
No.
Very.
I don't.
How can I be of further assistance?
Of course. No.
So, what do you... Well, right.
So, I don't know that much more about...
How can I be of further... Injured? Of course.
Yeah, I want to discuss the murder. It didn't belong to the victim. Which one was holding his side? Hannon? He's clutching his side.
Hey, what are you doing?
It appears to have suffered some sort of blaster wound to his side. Hannon killed Calder for having an affair with his wife. Rickard was out hunting and accidentally shot Hannon after he had killed Calder. Yes, I agree.
I can leave now then?
How can he go? I could let you go for 100 credits.
What? No! No. If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't know what you've done.
What do you mean?
I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder. But so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he shot and hit me. So I'm going to prison, but I shouldn't be going alone. Did you idiots have to let the slime ball go?
Oh. Yeah, I knew that.
Yes. I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here to do that too, and he shot me by mistake.
Yes, whatever. But I actually believe that, or at least I thought I gave the correct answer. But, maybe I shouldn't have said agree and just... I should have just read the other answers. Oh crap, there are more. Can I transit back? Ah, yes I can. Good. Oh, I still need to go to, what's her face? That woman with the droid. Hello there, Master. Oh no, it's not Jedi. It's John. Hello, John. Hi.
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart.
Your droid escaped and is nowhere to be found. He's still out there somewhere.
He's out there still? I must find him.
Well, Bastila, do you have something?
It troubles me to see you behaving this way. Such acts can lead to the dark side.
No. You don't say. Well, let's speak to her.
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Well, I think you're interested in more than just a bond between us.
I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship. I was referring to the bond we share. The one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Well, I don't believe you. Well, guess I touched a nerve there, huh?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves, most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Okay, I'll answer you. I'll answer a few questions.
These are simple questions, nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I was a smuggler before I joined the fleet.
On which planet were you born?
Terralia.
Excellent. The current age is? Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions.
And why?
Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while.
Yes,
so many things have happened
I did.
since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Agreed. To the Jedi Council. Get out of my way, Giovanni.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
Yes, I did. We found an incomplete star map and mention of something called a Star Forge.
This news of a Star Forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
Oh.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge.
Well, sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful. This is what we have pinned our hopes on.
Yes, it is.
We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
So, am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you
Yes, it sure will.
of the dangers of that path.
There are others I want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven.
Okay. You can count on me. I will not fail.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too
Yeah, I'm already very far down that path.
Is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Well, can't get much darker than this. But yeah, this is going to be it for today. Next time we will leave Dantooine and go to, well, I guess Tatooine. And try to find the Starforge, star map over there. But for now I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll speak to you guys later.